Welcome to the Middlefork Greenway. Good afternoon, everybody. I am coming to you this afternoon from the town of Lake Bluff, Illinois. I am right here on the North Shore bike path, right where it intersects with the Middlefork Trail, which takes you through the Middlefork Savanna Forest Preserve. Right now, we are at the northernmost end here of the Middlefork Greenway. As far as parking goes, I once again parked about 0.7 miles away at the very back of that Target parking lot. I've parked down there at the Target a couple times before without issue. I'm not going to be there very long. So again, this being the North Shore bike path, if you were to continue heading east here, you will eventually make your way to the Robert McClory bike trail, which could take you north all the way up to Wisconsin. And if you keep heading east on side streets, you can make your way down to Lake Michigan. If you're interested in checking out what that ride looks like, go ahead and click that info card above or look in the description for the link. If you were to make your way west on the North Shore bike path, eventually it ends at some side street, and then you can make your way on some sidewalks all the way to the Millennium Trail. Once you're on the Millennium Trail, you can make your way all the way up to Rollins Savanna Forest Preserve and even further north than that. And you can make yourself all the way west to Lakewood Forest Preserve, which is an excellent starting location in Lake County for rides. So as I said, this trail isn't very long, but it definitely works out with the amount of time I have today. And it's just another trail that I've not ridden yet in Lake County that I get to check off my list in my goal to ride all of the trails in Lake County. So let's check out the Middlefork Greenway. Okay, so right off the bat here, we got a map, which is good. Looks like you could ride this trail 6:30 a.m. to sunset. So again, we're way up here, right where it meets the North Shore bike path, which is just up that way. We're gonna make our way down here. It looks like there's a side of a loop here. We'll see if we can ride on that. And then down here, there's a pond loop that's really short, and we'll take a look to see if we're able to ride on that as well. And in case you were wondering why it was called Middle Fork, apparently it's because the trail here goes right by the middle fork of the North Branch of the Chicago River. Okay, so about 1.5 miles into the ride, we come across this bridge here where we actually cross the middle fork of the North Branch of the Chicago River, which is what this is right here. Okay, so the Middlefork Greenway continues south this way. It looks like there's an overlook coming up. But at this point, we do have access to the Middlefork Farm Nature Preserve And looks like there's a wildlife discovery center. Okay, on the big Lake County Forest Preserves map here, this is the trail we're on right now. It looks like that there's a planned section to connect these two sections together by Prairie Wolf and then the Middlefork Savanna. So that'll be interesting once that's done. But I'm just going to head down this way just to see what is here before I continue making my way south. All right, so it looks like right at the Forest Preserve, there's something here called Elawa Farm, a community of natural splendor and historical significance. I'd like to show you more, but they currently have it all closed off for a private function here. Looks like it could possibly be a wedding. But I will definitely check this area out in the future. Okay, so as you saw, they definitely have a decent sized parking lot here in case you wanted to start this trail from this location. They do have a porta potty over this way. Again, they have this area back there closed off for a private event currently. Looks like they have some soccer fields here, basketball. I saw a spot to play horseshoes. And then they have a nice sheltered area for picnicking over this way over here. So we're just gonna head back to the trail here, hang a left and continue making our way south. Okay, so I've made my way to the southern, towards the southern end of the trail here. According to the All Trails map I'm following, there is a little more bit to go, but not part of the map. They have this trail going this way with this big bridge here, so I'm going to go to the end and I'm going to come right back to this intersection and I'm going to check out what's over this way here. Okay, so according to All Trails, we've reached the southernmost end of this trail. It comes right out here. Looks like Savannah Court and Melody Road. Looks like it just dumps right out into a nice neighborhood here, some really nice houses. But let's start to backtrack and check out that bridge. We're right at an intersection here. We're Middlefork Greenway, headed north now. There is something to our right called Melody Farm Nature Preserve. It goes this way. It's not part of the trail according to All Trails, but there is some trail there, so I just want to take a peek and see what we see. So it didn't take very long, but we just crossed the bridge and we run across a no biking or dog sign. So we're going to honor that request and turn around and then check out that bridge the other way. Okay, so we're back at this intersection here. The way back to the car is this way over here. It shows on the All Trails map that there's a loop here, so we're going to be going this way once we're done with checking out the bridge over this way. The sign also indicates Lake Forest Academy and an overlook in this direction over here, so let's check that out. Okay, so not too far after that trail intersection, we've reached an overlook here. The trail intersection's right down over there. And it looks like the purpose of this bridge here is to go right over the train tracks over this way. Okay, so it looks like this part of the trail comes right out here at Illinois Route 60. Looks like we're right at Academy Road, and the sign here says Lake Forest Academy, founded in 1857. So we're just turned around at this point. We're going to head back this way and see where the other side of it goes. Okay, so as you saw, when we got back to the intersection, I took this side of the loop here, so that's what we just finished. Then we're going to be hanging a left here to start heading back north. Okay, so as you could see here, this is where we'd be doing the other side of this loop here on our way back. But unfortunately, the sign here says dogs and vehicles not allowed on grass trails. Now, vehicles can mean a variety of different things, but they specifically show no bikes on the sign there. So we are going to honor that and turn around and start making our way back north. Okay, so that does it for the Middlefork Greenway here. We are back where the Middlefork Greenway intersects with the North Shore bike path. Looks like the total ride from this point with all the extras I did was 11.4 miles. My impressions of the trail are very good. As I would expect from a Lake County trail, it definitely seems they take good care of it. It's really clean, it's definitely wide enough. Let me know what you think of the trail in the comments below. If you are familiar with this trail and have a favorite spot on it, or if you know of a cool place to get to that I didn't get to on this trail, definitely let me know where that is in the comments below. As always, if you enjoy this content, please be sure to share, like, and subscribe. It definitely helps the channel grow. So that's all I got today from the Middlefork Greenway. I'll catch you on the next ride. Do you have a trail recommendation for me? Let me know in the comments below.